Hello friends, in today's lecture we will be seeing some important questions on the topic mathematical operations. We have already seen 4 types of mathematical operations. Now it's a time for important questions. So let us begin with the first MCQ. Students, in the first MCQ they have said that if plus means multiplication, multiplication means subtraction, division means addition and subtraction means division, then the value of 175 minus 25 divided by 5 plus 20 multiplied by 3 plus 10 will give us what? So as usual students, अगर आपको कुछ चीज़ें याद है तो मैंने ये कहा था कि जब भी मैथमेटिकल ऑपरेशंस में नंबर्स दिए गए हैं और साइंस दिए गए हैं, फर्स्ट थिंग हम क्या करते हैं, हम नंबर्स लिखते हैं. तो चलिए हम नंबर से ही शुरुआत करते हैं. सो आई राइट डाउन 175, देन आई राइट 25, फिर मैं 5 लिखूंगा, फिर 20, 3 and 10. So now we go for the first sign. तो पहला साइन है subtraction. Subtraction के बदले में मैं क्या लिख सकता हूँ? They have already told us that subtraction means division. Then 25 and 5 के बीच में मुझे साइन दी गई है division. Now what does division mean here? Division means addition. Now I'm getting 5 and 20. 5 and 20 के बीच में है एडिशन, तो एडिशन के बदले में मैं लिख दूंगा मल्टीप्लिकेशन. देन आई एम हैविंग 20 and 3. 20 and 3 के बिटवीन में क्या है? वी आर हैविंग मल्टीप्लिकेशन, सो मल्टीप्लिकेशन मीन्स subtraction, and then the last one is 3 and 10. So 3 and 10 is having a plus sign. Now what does plus stand for? Plus stands for multiplication, so I'll write a multiplication sign. So now let me see what answer I get. Now as per the BODMAS rule, we definitely go for the division first, then multiplication, फिर हम जाते हैं addition के लिए and then subtraction के लिए. So the first sign is division. So I know that 175 divided by 25 is giving me 7. So I write down a 7 plus 5 multiplied by 20 minus 3 multiplied by 10. So on solving this, I get 7 plus 100 minus 30 as my answer. So I know that 7 plus 100 is giving me 107, and let me go for 107 minus 30. So I get the answer to be as 77, which is option A. So first what we did is we went for the conversion of all the signs, and then we went for the BODMAS rule as DMAS, starting with division, then multiplication, addition and subtraction. Thus we got the answer to be as 77. Now for the next one, it says that if L stands for addition, M stands for subtraction, N stands for multiplication and P stands for division, then 14N, 10L, 42P, 2M8 is equal to what? So let me write down the numbers first. I'll write down 14 followed by a 10, then I'm having 42, 2 and then last में है 8. Now what does N stand for? N stands for multiplication. Then I am having a L. Now L stands for addition. Next for 42 and 2 there is a P. Now P stands for division. And the next one is 2 and 8. 2 and 8 के बीच में है M. Now M stands for subtraction. So now I go for the BODMAS rule. So I'll write 14 multiplied by 10 plus 42 divided by 2 is giving me 21 minus 8. Now the next one is multiplication. So 140 multiplied by 10 is giving me 140 plus 21 minus 8. So I know that 140 plus 21 should give me 161. And then 161 minus 8 should give me 153. So option 1 is the right answer. Now for the next MCQ, it says that find the alternative which gives the correct equation on interchanging the signs. So now we have to change any two signs, and then we have to see that if it gives us the right RHS, which is 10. So they have given us 10 plus 10 divided by 10 minus 10 multiplied by 10 should give us 10. So if we find out the correct equation, we have to get that all the interchanges should give the RHS to be as 10. So now we go for the first interchanging signs, which is plus and minus. So now let me write it down. I have to interchange the plus with minus and minus with plus. So we write down the equation, it is 10. Now in place of plus I write a minus, then 10 divided by a 10. In place of minus I write a plus, so plus 10 multiplied by 10. Now I know that I go for the BODMAS rule, so I'll take the division sign first, so that will become 10 minus 10 divided by 10 is giving me 1. Then I go for plus, then we go for 10 multiplied by 10 is giving me 100, so that is nothing but 100. Next, if we go for 1 plus 100, so 1 plus 100 is giving me 101 and 101. So now we get 10 minus 1 plus 100. So let me write it down. So minus 1 and plus 100 is giving me 99 and 10 plus 99 is giving me 109. So this is not equal to RHS, which is 10. So we discard the first option. So now let me go for the option number 2, which says we have to interchange the plus sign with the division sign. So now let me write it down. 10, in place of plus I write a division sign, and in place of division sign I write a plus sign, and the rest remains the same. So as usual we go for the division sign first. So 10 divided by 10 should give me 1, plus 10 minus 10 into 10 is 100. So now if we go for 1 plus 10, 1 plus 10 is giving me 11 minus 100. So now we are getting 11 minus 100. 11 minus 100 should give me minus 89. And this is not equal to the RHS, which is 10. So now let us go for the third option. The third option says interchange plus and the multiplication sign. So as usual I go for writing down the equation. 10, in place of plus I write a multiplication sign, then I write division, minus 10, in place of multiplication I write a plus sign. Now let me find it out if I get the right answer. As usual I go for the division sign first. 10 divided by 10 should give me 1 and rest will remain the same. Now students, 10 multiplied by 10 is 10 itself, minus 10 plus 10. Now 10 minus 10 plus 10 is giving me 10 itself, which is nothing but the RHS. Thus we can say that the answer to this question is plus and multiplication, which is option C. So now students, let us go for the next MCQ. The next MCQ is based on the type 4 MCQ. So let us see the rule. Now they have given us 32 multiplied by 41 is given 15. 51 multiplied by 34 is giving 47. 41 multiplied by 52 is giving 37. And thus we have to find out 87 multiplied by 53. So let us go for the first equation and find out the consecutive rule. Now it says that 32 multiplied by 41 is coming to be as 15. So let me take the first number, which is 32. Now if I do 3 minus 2, I get the answer to be as 1. And if I do 41 as 4 plus 1, I get the answer to be as 5. So what we are doing is we are taking the first number, then we are going for the second number. In the first number we are going for the subtraction, and in the second number I'm going for the addition. So I had written 3 minus 2 is coming to be as 1 and 4 plus 1 is coming as 5. So now let me see if the rule is getting followed for the second equation and the third equation as well. The second equation says 51 multiplied by 34 is giving me 47. So now let me take the first number. If I do 5 minus 1, it comes to be as 4, and if I do 3 plus 4, I get the answer to be as 7. So definitely this is following the rule. You can see the third equation also, and we can say that this rule is getting totally confirmed. So now we have been asked to find out 87 multiplied by 53. So if I write down 87 multiplied by 53, I take the first number, which is 87. Then I do 8 minus 7 and I get the answer to be as 1. Then I go for 53. I split it up as 5 plus 3. Now उसे split करता हूँ 5 plus 3, which I am getting as 8. So the answer of 87 multiplied by 53 is coming to be as 18, which is option 4. Now we go for the next and the last MCQ. It says if 3 plus 2 is equal to 7, 4 plus 3 is equal to 10, and 5 plus 4 is equal to 13, then find out 6 plus 5 is what? So students, let me take the first equation. It says 3 plus 2 is equal to 7. So now let me find out the rule. I can write it down as a plus 2b should give me the answer. If I take a as 3 plus 2 into b, my b is 2. So 3 plus 4 is giving me the answer as 7. Let me go for the next one and see if the rule is getting satisfied or not. 4 plus 3 is equal to 10. अगर मैं a करूँ consider 4 को and 3 को consider करूँ b, so the rule says that a plus 2b should give us the subsequent answer. So I do 4 plus 2 multiplied by 3. So 4 plus 6 should give me 10. Now let me go for the question. It says 6 plus 5 is what? I write down 6 plus 5 and I write a plus 2b, which is 6 plus 2 multiplied by 5. So that is 6 plus 10 and the answer should come as 16, which is 6 plus 10 is giving me 16. And that is option number 4. Thus, we have seen all the types and we have seen some important questions in mathematical operations. Hope you have understood this chapter. Thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned to Informatica and do subscribe our channel.